It's really dangerous. The Australian Outback. It's not just a desert, it's a gauntlet, covering a staggering 5.6 million square kilometres. It's enough to swallow entire nations. Out here, survival isn't a guarantee, it's a privilege. Days scorched by heat so dry it cracks the earth, and nights cold, empty and silent. And it's not just the nature you're up against either. Bandits, robberies and even murder. The kind of dangers that remind you civilization is a long way behind you. Yeah, should we just f***ing drive through it?
Right then.
Come on then. You're driving.
No, I don't want to drive, it's windy.
What do you mean it's windy?
It's windy, I'm not f***ing driving. The caravan will be horrible to drive.
God's sake. You can't keep making me drive, you know. You're going to have to do a bit of driving at some point.
I will, when it's not windy.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you've only got another 1,000 miles to go. It's not too bad. Okay. We're about to attempt to cross the Outback, and we're about 300-ish miles away from our first stop tonight. And why are the police pulling us over? The police are pulling us over. So he's given us a ticket, but he's also given us a task, and it just says survive. It's not going to be that hard. It's all tarmacked. Right, we've been driving for about 6 hours. We were like, oh, we're nearly there now. Well, we're 26 miles away and we've just pulled onto a 4x4 track. Take in mind we're dragging a caravan. We've got 25 miles of this. And we're doing about 10 mile an hour at the moment. So, yeah, work that one out. Do you know, when we turned in, there was a builder at the edge of the road and he said, good luck. So since we've got over 20 miles of this road left and it just seems to be getting rougher, I think the best course of action to not destroy everything would be let some air pressure out the tyres. Alright, we've reduced some air pressure in the tyres. I think I've done it. The rivets have increased in size and we've still got 17 miles to go and the road's got really, really bad. Still got 10 miles left, we're not finished yet, and I'm pretty sure our rear suspension has gone. Oh dear. So we've got about 2 miles left. This has been probably the most painful road I've ever driven on, and that's no exaggeration. To make things better as well, the sun's setting and it's right on the horizon, right in front of my face, and there's no other glasses inside the cab other than these ones. So these aren't for style points. These are literally so I can see a little bit.
I don't know how Rudy's doing it. I'm f***ing absolutely head mashed. That sun is just, I've got a headache here and the sun is just beaming on that dot.
It's just pure cancerous Australian sun. It's just beaming down on a little neuron in Lauren's brain and that little cancer cell's going, feed me, feed me. Ugh. That's it, just destroy it. Right, we've made it, and if I've learnt anything today, it's that just because you've got a four-wheel drive car doesn't mean you can use a four-wheel drive track with a caravan. It's not all inclusive on its own. Also, just spoke to the woman that owns the place. That was the best way in. So, yeah. But the work doesn't stop yet. We've got to get unhitched now, get everything set up, and then we can relax. Or have a beer, or 10, or 20. Tonight, I'm just going to have comfort dinner. We've got electricity, we're at a powered hookup because we did our 7 days off grid in our last video. So if you missed that, go have a look at that one. So yeah, onwards through the Outback we go. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. So we're on our way to get some water because when we turned up at the campsite yesterday, it turns out that there is no water that comes out the taps here because it's like gold. So we've just made it to a water filling station and out of order. Now, where else do you think there's some water around here? Because pretty sparse. So I think we're just going to drive that direction and just keep driving and fingers crossed we'll come across some water because we haven't got any left, which isn't very smart of us. So I've just asked the lady in the pub that's on the site, and the nearest water source is at the garage at the other end of the track that we came down last night. So the only way to do it is do another 24 miles on that hell road there, get the water, then do another 24 miles on the hell road back. Hello. Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Trying to get 3 for 100 out here is a nightmare. Absolutely sending. Right, we've successfully got some water. There was no tap, so we just had to buy it, and they charged us £12 for how many litres?
20 litres.
20 litres of water, which is quite expensive, really. But what else are you gonna do? Just gotta get back across Hell Road now. So I've just come out for a walk with the dog this morning, and I thought I'd take you with me just to show you how vast this area is once you get into the outback. There literally is nothing for thousands of miles. There's just little roadhouses and little stops along the way. There is something I quite like about being so far away from civilization though. You've got to be self-sufficient. It doesn't really leave room for worry about anything else. It's so quiet, pin drop quiet. If you stand there for long enough, you could hear your own heartbeat. And this is the terrain. It's just hot, dry and crispy. You can just crumble it in your hands, it's that dry. It's so sterile, the area. There's almost no animals about. Everything is just toasted, completely blasted by the sun. I've got a hood up and glasses and everything because literally when the sun hits your skin, you can feel it. It's so different to the sun back home. It stings. I believe 1 in 3 people get skin cancer in Australia, and that's due to the ozone layer or lack of it. And there's nothing here. Like, people live out here full time. There's no One Stop, there's no Greggs, there's no nothing. Guess what Lauren's doing? First time towing the caravan. And she's so hardcore, she decided she wanted to do it on the hell road.
I just wanted, like, I passed my test like 3 months ago and I've literally driven once. I want to get some hours behind me, and like, at least if we're on this road, no one's here, so it's fine.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride! Rah, rah, rah. I'll just take this time to tell you now, while the dog's having a poo, why are we driving through the outback? Why are we going through the middle when we said we were doing the entire circumference? Well, we are doing the entire circumference, but for some geographical, weather-related reason, which I'll let Lauren explain now because she's clued up on it, we've had to change the route, so now we're driving through the middle, coming all the way back down, then going all up the east coast, so you're actually going to get more than the entire circumference.
If we'd have driven through the west coast from the bottom, by the time we got to the top, it'd be wet season, it'd be like too hot, it'd be like cyclones and stuff, and we didn't really want to do that. So if we drive through the middle, we can literally catch the last couple of months of dry season and then follow all the way down into the south to follow the summer and the hot weather. I just need to go put this in bin.
So yeah, there you go, there's a technical breakdown. I just follow the instructions, Lauren just goes drive this way and I go okay. So we're about 1 minute away from our potential stop for tonight, and we're going to call it if it looks too dodgy or not. Proper Coober Pedy. It's proper mining town, isn't it?
There's that alarm going off.
Dodgy. Welcome to Coober Pedy. Arguably one of the shittest places I've ever been to.
Oh.
So the lines?
No.
Oh, rewind, start again.
Let me do it.
All right.
Welcome to Coober Pedy, arguably one of the wildest, most unique towns in Australia. You're probably wondering, okay, where is it? Well, Most of the town is underground, and not for the reason you might think. I mean, yes, it gets very hot here, but that's not the main reason. It's the opals. Coober Pedy was officially founded in 1915 after a teenager, Willie Hutchinson, accidentally discovered an opal while searching for water. Since then, it's become known as the opal capital of the world.
Just arrived at this working opal mine, and apparently you're allowed to take dogs in, so we're just about to head underground into the mine.
Wow, okay. I'll leave it open until you get down, just because it's a little bit dark.
Wow, do you think we're going to get locked down here? So we're deep underground now in Coober Pedy, and we've got some UV torches, so we're going to see if we can spot some opals. Ooh, now we're going deep. What are you doing? You scared me. Lauren, the prospector. With a better chance looking for him for ourselves.
Yeah, you can do frolicking here.
Frolicking, it's fossicking.
Oh, right. You can do frolicking.
You can do frolicking anywhere. You can only do fossicking here. Even deeper. Oh, it's scary down here. It's a bit sus, this cave, you know. Man working down shaft with a keyhole. Alright, and then there's loads of like little holes in the walls, so I don't know what sort of dungeon this was. Yeah, really interesting, yeah. Right, what do you think of that, Lauren?
I don't know.
We're It was just a tourist trap. I thought it would be a lot cooler than it actually was. It kind of killed it for me when there was I spotted a guy walking around just placing opals in the holes so they'd shine up with your torch, and I just thought, ugh, just killed it. We're just walking around a hole in the ground, but we're gonna go try and find our own opals later on, which will be a bit more interesting.
Come on down to Coober Pedy and pick those opals up. Pick them for your dad, pick them for your mum.
Right then, let's get digging. I'm Stanley Yelnats the 5th. So what we're looking for is very shimmery stones. And we'll find one. £1 million opal incoming. Now we have been told in advance that we're probably not going to find anything, but I like a good challenge. Just goes on and on and on for hundreds of miles. What was that? Where's that geezer in the museum when you need him? We've given up the search for this evening. It's getting dark and it's pretty dodgy around here. We've just had 2 people try and flag us down. It's just bad vibes. Crack of dawn, we're going to be back up road, and I think we're going to try and do 8 hours. We can share the driving. Yeah. Because we've just looked on the map and we've not even made a dent in the Outback, and we ideally want to get out of here as quick as we can because it's not great. We're back up road, getting out of Coober Pedy. 3 days is more than enough in that place. It's got some really cool things to see, but it just doesn't feel safe. It's not a very safe place. Oh, right, we finally arrived. That was an awful day of driving. I woke up with like a sore throat. I wasn't feeling too well, and then the wind's been against us the whole way. I worked out we've been doing about 12 miles per gallon, which is only 4 more than a Bugatti Veyron. Also, the road trains have just been slamming all day. Right, that's caravan fully set up. Just letting the car cool down because it's absolutely sweltering. It must be mid-30s or something, but we've got a special weapon inside here. Check this out. For a caravan, how posh is this? We've got a massive aircon unit which I'm about to deploy all night.
How dare you?
How dare I? I think you mean how good is this? Turn it right down to like, how low does it go? Lauren, it goes to 16 degrees and it's kicking out some waft that. Can I turn it up? It's going to be sounding here, you know. You know how excited I was getting about the aircon. When I set it up, I didn't realise you needed to put a hot air out, so I didn't have that on. I've had it jammed in the corner on full whack for about 15 minutes. And I've gone over and touched the aircon unit and it's on fire, and I don't know if I've broken it already. Oh.
We've never done this before. First.
Can you tell?
And then we set off and just hammered it for 7 days, and with no direction, just like, we'll just need to drive.
We need to know where we're going. Do we go from A to B? We can be safe as well, because we're in the point now where it gets even more dangerous.